Okay, so I'm making this video as an introduction to the video stat sheet. But what I'm going to start with is what it actually outputs. So these are the stats from my son's team against Pac-Man. My son plays for the Mavericks. So after you've taken the stats, this is basically the screen that you'll get. So it looks like your typical stat sheet with kills, continues, errors, calculates percentage, efficiency, um, the serving percentages, how many aces you had, serving average, we have blocks, defense, reception, um, total points over here, and we also have general error, which has just been recently added to the stat sheet. So the difference between this stat sheet and most stat sheets is this contains video. So if we look at Aiden, he had 11 kills. If we click on the number 11, it shows us a montage of all the plays where Aiden had a kill. So I'll just stop that and go back. And so we have that for every single statistic. If we wanted to see, let's see, the 4 times that Aiden passed a 1 in this game, or the 2 times that Aiden passed, the 10 times that Aiden passed a 2, we could just click on that, and it's going to show us the video montage of those as well. Now, the last thing that I want to show you is the advanced search. So this is all well and good. You can click on whatever statistic and see the videos that relate to that specific statistic, or you can use the advanced search to create custom montages. So we can, for example, in the first drop down, you have the whole team, but you also have every individual player. So if we wanted to see all the plays where Aiden had a contact or Aiden touched the ball, could click on Aiden and then skill, all contacts, and then click list clips. And it's going to show us a video montage of every time that Aiden's touched the ball. If you wanted something a little bit more specific, we could go, let's see, Aiden again, all touches, but maybe we just want all his kills. Click that and we would be able to see all his kills. Or we could do the whole team. Let's see, all the times we got aced in that match. And again, it would show you all the plays where the player got aced. We also have this option, which is the rotation. For this particular video, we didn't track the rotations, but if we did, you can click the drop down and select OK when the setter was in 1, all touches for the whole team, and that would show us a video montage of every reception that we had when the setter was in position 1. Okay, now I'd like to go over actually taking stats with the video stat sheet. So once you've loaded up the video and you've created your team and you've started the stat taking process, you'll be presented with this screen. So you have the match on YouTube, you have the players listed on the side here, and you have all the various statistics. Now, if you're not sure what each statistic means, you can just hover your mouse over and it will tell you what the statistics are. And plus there is documentation in the support section. So what you would do is you would start the video. Let me just pause this for a second. What we normally do is we'll record videos from the time the referee blows the whistle to start, to serve, till the ball is dead, and the referee blows the whistle to end the play. So you normally hit play, click the start time. We would wait till the play plays out. Then we would click end time. Then in between plays, we would select everything that happens. So say, for example, Aiden had a 3 reception and then Carson killed it. We put that information in. Just pause this for a second. Then we would, if we hadn't already done so, we would select the set that they're in, and we would select the rotation of the setter. We don't normally, when we're doing it, we don't normally do the last two steps because we're not really concerned with it. So once the play is over, you've selected all your codes. You would just click submit, and it submits that information. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention is that you'll see that current set popped up as set 1 and setter in position 2. Now, if I were to start another clip and I didn't change the information in these two drop-downs, it would just record them as being the same. So you don't have to change it every single time. One other thing I'd like to mention is that with the codes, you could manually enter them in. So H14, K2 would be a kill for Aiden. And you can actually, this actually wouldn't work because it's case sensitive. So all codes, if you decide to manually enter them, they need to be in uppercase. So H4, K2 for a kill for Aiden. One other thing I'd like to mention is there are shortcut keys in order to do the start time and the end time. So if you just wanted to type, you can set the start time by clicking on the V key and the end time by clicking on the N key. And so as you're watching the match, you would go through and take stats. Let's see, is there anything else that I should mention? Oh, substitutions. So when you're filling out your team initially, you would have specified which players are starters and which players are on the bench. The reason why we do this is because we wanted to keep the actual stat sheet to a reasonable size, right? Because ideally, when you're taking stats, you want the whole stat taking window to be visible without having to scroll up and down. So let me just show you how the substitution works. So these are the players who are currently on your bench. So if we wanted to sub in Keane, select Keane from the bench, then we'd select somebody from the court to replace him with. Let's just say Micah, number 2. Click submit. Then you'll see Keane's now on the court and Mike is off the court. Let's see, is there anything else? No, I think for now that should be enough.